Hello, everyone. This is Tom Todd 774 again with the season opener of the second ever season of the Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Thunderdrags series. 10 monster trucks are in this field tonight, and a lot of big names in the series this year. Names like Carolina Crusher, USA 1, Bigfoot, all here.
Whatever's making her laugh so far, it's making her laugh like a hyena.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, wait till you hear this lineup. Oh my. Got Rick Rab in the American Guardian.
She just lost it.
Rick Swanson in Linex out of Manatee, California. Dan Rodoni making his second ever Monster Truck Nation appearance in the Patriot truck. John Pyatt in Bigfoot number 4 tonight. Kirk Dabney in Barefoot Dodge. Norm Miller in the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. Greg Winchenbach in the Monster Lobster, the Crustacean, making his first ever Monster Truck Nation appearance. Tim Tesmer back with us in the Carolina Crusher Dodge. And last but certainly not least, Steve Welke in USA 1. There you go, all 10 of the trucks competing here tonight. And last but certainly not least, Bob Robbins in Aftershock, returning to the Thunderdrags series. Straight line racing action. And before the crowd gets on hand here, we're going to have a qualifying round tonight. And in time trials, it's single runs, one guy at a time. So this should be a lot of fun. And the qualifying order, it'll be Blue Thunder, Norm Miller going out first. As I check something real quick. Anyways, there's the look at the track. Straight line course, which is pretty much what this series was based off of, straight line racing. Like they did back in the day, and Blue Thunder, driven by Norman Miller, for this event. will be going out first. Michael, coming into the qualifying session, what do you think's on Norm Miller's mind right now?
Let's get the thunder rolling.
All right, here we go. Qualifying time trials. For Norm Miller coming out of here first. .11 seconds. That's going to be somewhere along the top of the bracket.
He got some air. Pretty good start.
A good launch off that second set of cars. So the time to beat is Blue Thunder with a 4.11. Next up, Bob Robbins in Aftershock. He competed in a couple events in the Top Series last season. These guys are going to be going at it later once we get the qualifying results in. Anyways, Aftershock. About to go out, try to beat Blue Thunder's time. Whoa! Wow! I think he probably did beat that time, 3.40, and the shutdown area is going to be really tricky here because it's very short. There's no room for error.
Some of them are calling the ambulance.
So 3.40 for Aftershock. Right now, he's our fastest qualifier.
Way to go, Aftershock.
Next up, Rex Watson, ready to rumble in the Linex Ford. Now, last Thunderdrag Series season, back in 2015, Linex had a very nasty crash.
Let's hope it's this. Sorry.
Let's see if he'll recover from that as he gets ready and staged and is ready to go. Not going to be good enough. That right now is probably the third fastest, 4.13 for the Linex truck.
Poor guy. I was really rooting for him.
This is only the qualifying session. He was probably saving his equipment for the racing portion of it, for the elimination.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Pittsburgh, Carolina Crusher, Dodge body and power truck.
Even though
Crusher gets staged here.
they could easily get people to come here and say, Dodge Ram. It's Ram Truck Month.
It could be Ram Truck Month because Dodge looks to be a real bear for Tim Tesmer's Carolina Crusher team. 3.59 second fastest. Right. Wow.
Wow.
Wasn't the fastest time, but hell, that was right up there.
Woo.
3.59 seconds. Not a bad run for a track that is this small. Next up, Steve Wilkie in the just recently rebuilt USA 1 Chevrolet. USA 1 had a flip last season, but came back strong, scored a win in the 11th event of that season.
Let's see what he's got cooking under that grill.
You're exactly right, Michael. Let's see. And everybody, and on the crowd's mind that when they're going to get here later, they are going to be among the spectators I've talked to that are going to attend this event later. A lot of them say that USA 1 is going to be a contender for the championship this year. Oh, I did not get the timer started, so he must rerun. Anyways, here we go. Second run. And this may be better than the first run. Let's see. .56. Again, second fastest. Just a tenth of a second off, just one hair off from beating Aftershock's time.
Buckety buzz, let's go racing.
Time by just 3/100ths of a second. Wow.
Wowzers.
Next up is Kirk Dabney in the Barefoot Dodge. Dodge has really stepped up this year. Barefoot Kirk Dabney. Oh, this is going to beat Aftershock's time by 2/100ths of a second. He beat Aftershock.
Way to go, Wild.
3.25. Wow. And the Patriot is going to be up next. Dan Radoni. One of the looking to go for Rookie of the Year honors in this series. If he'll hold true to that.
We'll see, folks.
Slow launch. 5 minutes, 5.30. Not a very good time, though I digress, because he looked like he was being conservative there, saving his equipment until the eliminations. We'll see if that holds true. Anyways, that is by far the slowest time of the night.
Who knows? There could be slower ones.
Anyways, here we go. Here's the truck that everybody's been waiting for. Can Bigfoot defend his Thunderdrags series title after losing the Monster Truck Challenge title?
I don't know about you, Tom, but this seems like deja vu. Remember when his partner Wildfoot or Wildfoot did a wheelie? You think maybe he'll pull one this year?
Well, if Wildfoot attends an event, he'll probably do so. This is Bigfoot 4, which is a leaf-sprung truck. John Pyatt doing the driving. And let's see how wild of a run he puts down. 3.43.
Way to go.
place by 3/100ths of a second. Wow. A little bounce at the end cost him, but that was a wild run.
Gravedigger may be the talk of the show today, but remember, ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot is the king of the monster trucks. Always has been, always will be.
Gravedigger's not here tonight, but I can guarantee you he will be booked in the series. He will be booked in the series later in the season. I guarantee you.
You said it, Tom.
Anyways, Crest Station, Monster Lobster making his first ever appearance on the Monster Truck Nation tour.
Does it come with butter or well cooked?
I don't know. It's Greg Witchenbach doing the driving. You're going to hear a whole lot of names in the. Speaking of debuts, as Greg Witchenbach prepares to make his Monster Truck Nation debut, there's going to be a lot of new names that you'll be hearing all year long in the Monster Truck Nation tour in the Winter Nationals Wednesday. You'll be able to look at some. Anyways, Greg Witchenbach getting ready to rumble here. Oh my gosh, you are not gonna. Oh my gosh. He has beaten everybody. Wait till you hear this. 2.69.
Looks like his crew spilled butter on the track so he can slide by.
And we got one more qualifier coming up. Rick Rabb in the American Guardian, one of two patriotic trucks in this event.
Monster Truck Nation fully supports our nation's veterans.
You're exactly right. Otherwise, we would not have American Guardian on tour with us. Rick Rabb getting ready to make his run. And we'll see what he has. He is not new to the circuit by any means. He actually appeared in several Thunderdrag series events last season. .328. That will probably put him somewhere at the top. Maybe the bottom. Everybody laid down fast times, but somebody's got to be in the last spot. We'll figure that out as soon as we get the qualifying results in and the pairings paired up and the crowd on hand, and we'll be back hopefully in about 10 or 15 minutes. So stay tuned.
If you like to get some refreshments to keep you occupied during the next event, please go to the concession stand and try out our new famous Tom Cola drink. If you want something powerful, it's Tom Cola. And if you like something to eat, try our new delicious buttermilk pretzels. Buttermilk pretzels. Have you ever heard of those? No? Well, neither have I. And also, we also like to make it perfectly clear that this event is 100% alcohol free. We do not endorse drunk driving, and we do not endorse drinking beer at all. And if you're with a family member who is a little hammered at the moment, please designate a driver and please wait until your relative is at a perfect healthy standard. Remember, drink responsibly and always pick nominate a driver. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, we're back in. Oh my goodness. Great crowd on hand.
Yes, Tom, it looks like we got a big one today. This is probably more bigger than the NFL football games.
Yeah. Anyways, the pit reporters, Alex, Sonic, and Tails have arrived. We are getting ready for the first round of eliminations. Here's how they'll pair up. Fastest qualifier, Crush Station, will go up against US number 6 qualifier, USA 1. Number 3 qualifier, American Guardian, will take on number 8 qualifier, Blue Thunder. It'll be Bigfoot up against the Patriot. Aftershock up against Linex, and Barefoot up against Carolina Crusher. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The crowd is just losing it today. And this is just the first round.
And this is just the first round of the first race. Man, Greg Witchenbach's has got to have the butterflies flying now. Fastest qualifier, and look who he draws.
This is about to get interesting.
Steve Wilkie in USA 1, one of the few remaining veterans on the circuit. After we lost a lot of talent like Gary Porter and a lot of other guys. Anyways, USA 1 up against Crush Station. Michael, your thoughts?
Sometimes young one wins, sometimes the old. Young one's got more doability. Old has got more experience. I'd have to go with the veterans one, but who knows? We'll have to see how these two play up.
All right, here we go. And it is USA 1 taking the victory in our first showdown of the night. Steve Wilkie backing up to the talk. He said he was going to play hardball. He's playing hardball.
Word of advice, kid: always respect your elders.
The fastest loser from the first round will automatically advance into round number 2. And we got a great Chevy versus Ford matchup coming up right here. American Guardian, another patriotic truck like USA 1, going up against Norm Miller and Blue Thunder.
Oh boy, if this ain't excitement, I don't know what is.
American Guardian versus Blue Thunder, a great Chevrolet versus Ford matchup right here. And the Chevrolet takes the victory right there, I think. Just barely edging the Ford of Blue Thunder out. Right there at the finish line, just about a half a wheel. Two races, and both of them have been won out of the same lane.
For a second there, I almost thought it was a tiebreaker. Or more realistically, a draw.
So far, US Blue Thunder looks to be our fastest loser. Anyway, Bigfoot, John Pyatt going up against Dan Rodoni in USA 1. Despite he's like in his sophomore year now, you know, for 2 years he was a BMX bicycle rider, one of the top ones. And then in 1989 he went over to Bob Chandler to drive Bigfoot. This kid has been around.
He's gone from 2 wheels to 4 gigantic wheels. Let's
Yep.
see how he handles.
So, two drivers who adamantly don't have a whole lot of experience. Because John Pine had only been around for about 2 years now. Bigfoot takes the victory right there. Now, that had to be more of the driver more than the design of the truck. Well, Bigfoot advances into the next round by 1/1000th of a second. Blue Thunder is still our fastest loser.
He's going to keep his crown, ladies and gentlemen. They call him Bigfoot, king of the monster trucks.
Next up is another Ford versus Chevy matchup. Line X, driven by Rick Swanson out of Manatee, California, going up against Aftershock. Let's see how these two perform.
Uh-oh, looks like they're going to spin out.
Oh, Line X, but that was a clear winner right there.
Wowzers.
Here's the replay. Coming off the first set, Aftershock bobbled a little bit, and that allowed Line X to sweep by and take the victory. So Line X will be taking the fourth spot, and now the last race of round 1. Carolina Crusher up against Barefoot. Now, this breaks my heart. We bring out the best monster trucks in the country, and we do. But you got Dodge against Dodge.
Bet you that's one dodge of a kicker.
Oh, gosh. One of them's going into the next round. I think one of them's going to the next round. Let's see. Oh, man. Barefoot takes the victory, but I think Carolina Crusher will come back as the fastest loser. Barefoot was our second fastest qualifier.
You know, on that final landing, Tom, that one truck on the left almost looked like he wobbled a little bit. You don't think he got a flat tire, did he?
Well, if he did, they're probably changing it. Anyways, Carolina Crusher will come back as the fastest loser in round 2. I'm going to get, after an impressive first round, I'm going to bathroom break and a drink, and I'll be back in we'll be back in just a moment.
Please enjoy this word from our sponsor.
And we are back. We are getting ready for the quarter final action. So here's how the quarterfinals will pan out. It'll be USA 1 going up against Carolina Crusher. Carolina Crusher coming back as the fastest loser from the previous round, round number 1. Then it'll be American Guardian up against Bigfoot and Linex up against Barefoot. Much like the first round, whoever lose the fastest loser out of the quarterfinals will go into the semifinals.
If you folks out there in the stadium need to use the restroom, now would be the wrong time.
You're exactly right, as a Chevrolet and a Dodge are getting ready to go at it. USA 1 out of Ham Lake, Minnesota will be going up against Tim Tesmer and Carolina Crusher at the team now. Tim Tesmer is based out of Avon, Ohio, but the truck is based out of Wednesboro, North Carolina.
A tale of two Carolinas.
Anyway, Chevrolet and a Dodge opening up round number 2. Oh, that slap bobble's going to cost Carolina Crusher. USA 1, living up to his talk, goes into the semifinals. Carolina Crusher could come back again as the fast loser. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, next up, American Guardian taking on the original of them all, Bigfoot. Michael, your thoughts?
This is going to be pretty tight. I mean, we have an American patriot against the king of the monster trucks. But you know what? Bigfoot is a patriot. He designed a whole new sport, but there can only be one. Let's see what the engine and horsepower of these two monsters got in them.
Anyway, all right, here we go. Rick Rabb, an American Guardian, and Bigfoot, John Pyatt. Oh, problem with the American Guardian. Bigfoot is going to take the victory. American Guardian's just trying to finish the run.
Wow, what do you suppose happened, Tom?
Let's see what the replay tells us.
Ooh,
Oh.
Looked like one of his tires clipped the roof of a car.
Or came off of it. Anyways, Tails has caught up to Rick Rabb. Rick, what happened? I don't know. It felt like something in the tranny. That pretty much sums it up, guys. Okay, let me clear something up. When he said tranny, he meant the transmission.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of people actually use that's how the term was originally used. When you said tranny, when you're talking about a truck, you mainly are talking about the transmission. For example, I had a tranny failure.
Now there's something new I never knew about.
That's what the word originally meant. Tranny was just short for transmission. Get it?
Yep, I get it.
So Bigfoot advances into the semis.
Way to go, Bigfoot.
A Dodge and a Ford are up next. Linex going up against Barefoot. Michael, your thoughts?
Let's see what these boys have brought to the table.
All right, here we go. Barefoot and Linex quarterfinals. Oh my, the light went green and Linex just sat there. What happened?
The replay should tell us, right?
Anyways, Rex Swatson's gonna try to finish the run, even though he lost the race.
You think some mechanical malfunction must have occurred?
Anyways, here's the start. We're being told that it popped out of gear. It popped out of gear.
Oh dear.
Carolina Crusher once again comes back as the fastest loser. Anyways, we'll move on to the semifinals now. Semifinals is USA 1 taking on Carolina Crusher, who once again is coming back as the fast loser. And Bigfoot taking on Barefoot.
Fastest loser ever. You think that down might stick down?
Anyways, this is a battle for survival now. Carolina Crusher, driven by Tim Tesmer. The truck, based out of Wadesboro, North Carolina. Going up against USA 1, Steve Wilkie out of Ham Lake, Minnesota. Here we go, round 2 of this rivalry going on between these two trucks. And that one's going to be permanent. USA 1 is going to take it to the finals.
You can crush a lot of things, folks, but you can't crush America.
The American patriotic red, white, and blue Chevrolet is going to the finals. Steve Wilkie living up to his talk. Okay, here's the showdown. Not only these two trucks are arch rivals, not only it's Ford against Dodge, but these are the two original monster trucks. That's right, folks. Bigfoot taking on Barefoot.
I think I just shit myself.
Oh, gosh, Michael. Anyways, here we go. Who will out-muscle who? We're about to find out right now. Oh, I think Barefoot by a nose.
Oh, jeez. The replay, folks, is going to reveal everything.
Right there, that bounce cost Bigfoot the win. So Barefoot goes to the finals. Bigfoot not going to be the winner today.
Better luck next time, Bigfoot.
Anyways, I'm going to get a quick drink for a moment. Here's a word from our local sponsor as we get ready for the Monster Smash Final.
There are often two different ways where people travel from one side of the country to the other. More and more smart people more and more smart people are going on trips on an Amtrak train. They make good use of their travel times, and they arrive at their destination relaxed and refreshed. Try Amtrak, and you'll find that the best way to travel at all is to leave your car at home and take the train. Remember, America's getting into training the Amtrak way. Rough, tough, Tonka's got the stuff. You want a listed haul rescue ticket? Rough, tough, and Tonka's got the stuff. You got a big job to do? Tonka toys have the strength, build quality, and heavy-duty equipment to do the job at all, just like the big boys. If there's ever a construction company you need to get a job done, always turn to Tonka. Tonka has been proved time and time again that they have the machine and equipment to do it all. So, if you need something that'll work on rough terrain and is tough enough to take a small dent, scratch, or anything heavier, and you need a tough job to do, always turn to Tonka. Rough, tough, Tonka's got the stuff.
Welcome back to Monster Truck Nation. We are down to the Monster Smash Final. The two fastest qualifiers and the two fastest trucks of the night. Kurt Dabney and Barefoot taking on Steve Wilkie and USA 1.
Alrighty.
USA 1 first win in 2K18 goes to Steve Wilkie and the patriotic USA 1.
Woohoo! America #1.
Oh my goodness. Everett Jasmer, the owner of that truck, has got to be happy with that one. Wow. Here he is, Steve Wilkie climbing out on top of the truck. Steve Wilkie in the USA 1. Oh my. Sonic has caught up to our winner for tonight. Steve, how'd you do it? I had to lay my foot down. Man, I gotta thank all the sponsors here. True Value, Chevrolet, backing us. We rebuilt this truck, and I think we're gonna have our best season ever with it. All right, good luck for you. Luck to you this season. Thank you. Anyways, as Steve Wilkie drives the truck back to the pit area, our good buddy Alex has caught up to tonight's runner-up. Cook, you really trying to put the barefoot teabag on the map? I know. Steve is a tough competitor, and we've been watching him all night long, and we were neck and neck for the finals, and that's what people would like to see, and that's what people like to see. All right, go back to you guys. Oh,
Did he get into the milk again?
I don't know. As we take a look at the championship race one more time, your winner for the first event of the Thunderdrags is Steve Wilkie in USA 1. Wow. Well, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for tonight's Monster Truck Nation. Congratulations to that truck right there on your screen closest to you, Steve Wilkie in the USA 1. In fact, all 10 of these monster trucks put on a great show tonight. How about we all give them a big round of applause? Man. Wow, I can't wait to see what the points standings look like after race to Tails, Sonic, the trucks, the drivers, Trayman 3985, and to you, the fans. I'm Top Todd 774. Thanks for being with us for the first ever event of the second season of the M.T.N. Thunderdrags series. Hope you all have a great night.
Good night, folks.